Christ is the visible image of the invisible God. He existed before anything was created and is supreme over all creation. Now, these words come from Colossians chapter 1, verse 15. And my question right off the bat was, why would people believe this? You know what I mean? What did Jesus actually do during his time here on earth for people to say, this is the image of God? To find a real answer, we need first to understand something simple but crucial. What is God like? What are his attributes? What are his characteristics? But let's be honest, if we start looking for answers with a distorted view of God, we will never find the truth. And that's where culture often misleads people. In its foolishness, culture has created versions of God that look more like a genie in a bottle than the creator of the universe. So that's not going to help us. But there is something here on earth that can help us understand God's nature, and that is parenting. Like, first, let's talk about being a provider. Parents make sure their child has everything they need: food, shelter, and love, just like God provides for us. Jesus showed this too by feeding the hungry and caring for the broken and the needy. Next, a parent is a protector. They keep their child safe because they care a lot. In the same way, God protects us. And Jesus, he calmed raging storms, he healed the sick, he casted out demons, and he defended those who could not defend themselves. Parents also teach. They guide their children, helping them navigate life. God is our ultimate teacher. And Jesus, he embodied this through parables, wisdom, and truth. He didn't just tell us about God, he showed us what God is like. Another key role of parenting is establishing order. A parent helps a child learn what right from wrong is, what justice looks like, and what mercy really means. This mirrors how God brings order to the universe. And Jesus showed us how to live life in step with God's will, how to forgive, how to live holy lives, and how to love even our enemies. Lastly, parents nurture. They love without conditions. They comfort, support, and encourage. This reflects God's love. And Jesus lived this out perfectly through his compassion, his sacrifice, and ultimately his death on the cross. So even if we don't fully understand the Bible, we can still see glimpses of God's nature in everyday life. Through the lens of a loving parent, we understand, at least we begin to understand what God is like. And when we look at Jesus, we're not just seeing a good man or a wise teacher, we are seeing the image of the invisible God. Hopefully that makes sense, and I will see you on the next video. God bless you. Peace.